Well, hi there. Fancy meeting you here. How is it going? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton, and this is Live at the Loom. Yes, friends, it is Live at the Loom. Thank goodness. Been kind of a long week, hadn't it? Thank goodness it is Thursday, and we are all here together. How the heck are you? You came on a good day, my friends, because our very own Carol is going to give us a tour of the mighty Finn. If you've been following along with all of the Live at the Loom goodness for the last few months or so, she got this loom in pieces back in the fall, and she's going to tell us all about the journey to put it back together. And it is really interesting. She's just giving me like a little tiny taste, so I don't know all the details, but we're going to have a good time together with Carol in her house and the mighty Finn. Woohoo! We cannot wait. Let me say some hellos here. Hello, Ernie. Ernie was ready. He's been sitting around waiting for this for 33 minutes. Hello, Ernie. We're so happy to have you here. And Shannon is here, and Anne from a very sunny Cyprus. I love that. Jennifer Fowler is on. Hello, Leslie. Leslie's watching out of Scotland. Oh, Leslie, I love that. Look at our little international friends. That is fantastic. Donna's here. Hi, Donna Cunningham. And Gemma. Gemma says, Happy Weave Day. I like it. We could just rename Thursday Happy Weave Day. I like that, Gemma. Thank you. Hello, Carrie is on. Oh, yes, Gemma has a question for Carol. Don't let me forget later. Connie is here. Hello, Connie. She says 35 degrees and blue skies. Woohoo. Ooh, Christy says, starting a new set of towels in Rigid Head of Loom as we wait to start this morning. That's fantastic. We love it when Christy shows up. Sandra is here from Alberta. Oh, let's see. Mary's here. Hello. I love that. Oh, Cindy is here from sunny Prince Edward Island. See, I remember some abbreviations. It happens on occasion. Oh, Christy says, by the way, Webb's has 8-2 cotton available. Thank you, Christy. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago, how we were having some kind of a, was it 8-2 was the challenge? Is that right? That we couldn't find it? Yes. Yeah, that's good that you, thank you for sharing the love, Christy. Do I have a good green tea working this morning? Yum. I'm I'm always excited about drinking tea. Jennifer Fowler is here. Ellen is here. I love this. And of course, yes, let me not forget. Everyone say a warm welcome and thank you to Lori, our gatekeeper, who is back. We missed her last week. Thank you, Lori. We were joking about the fact that she fires herself like every week and I hire her back. No, you're not going anywhere. You're never fired. You're here. Just stay. Just stay. I don't care what the thumb does. It's okay. So yes, we are glad that Lori is with us. It is just not the same. Let's see. Oh, Kim is here. Hi, Kim. So friendly. Look at this crew. You guys are the best. Timothy says, hola. Hello, Tamison. Liz is on. Liz says, hi from snowy, rainy UP of Michigan. Liz, I'm going to blow you some nice weather. It's like 40 and sun here. I'm just going to just send it up towards you. That's, it's a long ways between me and the UP, I'm afraid. Maureen is here. Maureen, how is it going? Maureen's out of Kalamazoo. I always think that she's kind of on the, it's like Sherry's to the west of me. And then Maureen is to the east of me. Like we're on the same, is that latitude? Must be somewhere in there. Yes. Hello, Sam. Ooh, it's not good weather there either, huh, Sam? Wet, yucky, Southwest Ontario. That's very descriptive. Yes. Kim says she has windows open in Atlanta. Kim, we are jealous. Hello, Sue Ann. Spring is springing here in Seattle. Sunny and a high of 60. Ooh, that sounds fantastic. We are not yet there, but we are not there yet. Words. But I gotta say, we hit 50 degrees the other day, and I thought, can I start planting yet? I know it's too early. It's too early, friends. Tell me it's too early to plant stuff. I'm getting the itch. Ruth is here. Woohoo! Taking kids to a play date now, but listening on the ride. Hello, Ruth and kids. We love that. Alex Madison is here. Do you see Alex? I have the Alex Madison sponsored mug warmer right there. right there. I think of you all the time, darling. Susan Cox is on. Hello, Susan. Let's see. EC is here. Okay. I should know this. Emily. Is it Emily? It's not Ellen. What does the EC stand for? Oh man. See, clearly my memory is already has holes in it. Okay. Hello, Rita Hollander. Look at all this. Janice is here. Janice is says 54 and rain in Virginia. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gemma says she wants to plant new roses. Yes. Okay. So, friends, like I said, it is going to be a very special day because we have Carol is in the house. We love it when Carol hangs with us. So let's see what see, just she's just gonna just push some stuff. That's all right. Okay. What do we have to talk about today? Oh, I know. We have all kinds of things to talk about. See, I just have to look at the list in front of me. I don't know if I've shown you guys, but I always have like this list of I try to put like 8-10 things on the piece of paper in front of me just so we don't run out of too many things to talk about, right? And not that that's ever going to be a problem. Okay, so beforehand, as we were getting all settled, Carol came on early to check the tech, and and she's like, "I can't hear you. You're too quiet." And I was like, "That's a first. That's a first, friends." So, yes, thank you, darling. Alex has a little reminder for us. Thank you. There we go. Right? Janice is excited. She's like, "I can't wait to see Mighty Finn." I know. It's very exciting, right? So, a couple things first. First of all, I want to say a huge congratulations to all of my Dress Your Loom students. We are in this week is module 6. We have gone through the whole course together. How fast was that? It's like lickety split, right? It was so much fun, and we had the best time. Talk about a great class. I mean, I'm sure I say it about all the classes because I firmly do believe that. But the Q&As were so interactive and wonderful, and the students were open to whatever. And hopefully we have provided a great foundation for many students to be off and running in their amazing weaving career. We're so excited. Thank you so much to everyone who was involved in the Dress Your Loom course. Keep your eyes open because we will open the doors again in July, early July. So that is, I wanted to say big congratulations to all the Dress Your Loom students because they were awesome. So next. The April Weave Along is right around the corner. I know you're thinking, Chris, it's not even March 1st. However, behind the scenes, I jokingly refer to the April Weave Along as the mid-March Weave Along because there's so many things that are due mid-March. So we are planning like the best planners ever. We are trying our darndest to put everything in place so that you have an amazing experience for the April Weave Along. And we are looking for sponsors. Part of what I want to do kind of as leading the business and the community and all the things, thank you, Mary Howard, she's awesome, is to start to connect the community with some really amazing businesses and other weavers that are doing cool things. And I just think the more we can kind of spread our little tentacles and make connections, the better off we all are. So I'm on the hunt for some sponsors for the April Weave Along, and the deadline is Saturday. That's March 1st, right? See, the week has been long. Today's the 27th. Yes, Saturday. The deadline is Saturday. So you do not have to be an official business if you have things that you want to share with the community, if you just want to get in front of this audience, which believe me is a wonderful audience. You know this, you're part of it. Consider sponsoring. The way the sponsorship works, you can sponsor a week for $150, or you can sponsor the entire Weave Along for $1,000. That is those are the levels that we have it set at. So if you're thinking, you know what, I think this would be a nice way to be in front of this wonderful community and do a little spotlight on whatever you're doing, friends, ponder being a sponsor, because we're looking for folks. We've got some amazing ones already in the chute, ready to go, but we do have some spots available still. So consider that, friends. All right. The other thing that I want to mention is that, oh, Sky popped in. Hi, Sky. Let's see. Wait, let me just hold, please. Sky says, anyone here using live captions? Oh, it's not working for today. Oh, Sky, I'm so sorry. You guys jump in. Let us know if anyone else has captions that are working to see if it's if we can help Sky out. We want Sky to be able to participate. Captions, please. Okay. My last little note for you before we get into projects and all kinds of good things is that our membership, the Acting Creative Insiders, is getting a facelift. We are reworking the tiers so they are better, more helpful, more valuable, more interesting, all of those things. So keep your eyes peeled. It'll roll out to the public next week. So I'm very excited to share all of that with you. If you are already part of the membership, you already know what's coming because we shared it with all of the members first. So just keep an eye out for all of that. Okay, friends, tell me about your projects. How is it going? What is happening on your Loom? Let me go back to the little notes that Lori has left me there. Connie says she is spinning Jacob's fleece today. Okay, darling, is that like as in Jacob is a friend or family member, or is Jacob a type of fleece? Clarify for me, if you would, please. Forgive me if that seems like an obvious one. I'm not a spinner, though, so there we go. Okay, let's see. Who else? Gemma says she gets yarn here in Switzerland. There's a wool mill. Oh, that's fantastic, Gemma. Very nice. Okay, so Gemma's excited about Carol being on. So she had a question already, and we'll talk about this, but Carol wanted to know about how many tartans are registered. That's the word, right? Registered. That's a good question. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Sue Ann says, hit the like button, all you YouTubers. I don't know. Is there some on Facebook? I'm not sure how that. I think you just subscribe. I think. Right? I think that's it. Okay, friends, tell me about the projects. How is it going? What are you working on? Okay, Ellen says I just finished 5 items from one warp. Ooh, 3 fringe scarves, an infinity scarf, and a cowl. Pictures soon to be posted. Ellen, I love that. First of all, how cool is it that because when you're working on, she's working on a big, very similar loom to mine, I think, if I remember correctly, is that you can put on, so many inches of the warp that you have room to do multiple things, and they don't all have to be the same. I love that reminder, though, Ellen. That is awesome. It doesn't have to be all scarves. She did 3 fringe scarves, a cowl. Yeah, the world is your oyster. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Tamison. Tamison jumped in. Jacob is a type of sheep. Oh, usually 2 colors and 4 horns. Ooh, 4 horns. Wow, that sounds fancy. I'm gonna have to look this up. Jacob sheep. See, every Thursday I learn something new, friends. You guys are brilliant. You are brilliant. Mm-hmm. Connie says my Jacob's is brown and grayish. That sounds gorgeous, Connie. See, I'm learning about sheep. Like I always learn something. Here we go. Jody says, wait. Jody says, just threw my last pick for the Cotton Clouds project for March 1st. Look at you. You're done like 48 hours ahead of time, Jody. Hemming, washing, and photography up next. Can't wait to share this one. That is awesome. And if you guys don't know Jody is the owner of Cotton Clouds. So if you follow Cotton Clouds, it's Jody and her brilliant daughter. They're the ones that are doing all the kits, all the yarns, all the marketing, all the amazing things. So nicely done, Jody. Leslie says, I'm new to weaving, only 8 months in. Woo! Wow. I feel like I've cracked it. That's incredible, Leslie. Yay. Here is the beauty of this group. If you have any questions, we are happy to help. That is for sure, right? By the way, let me, nope, not yet. Let's see here. If you do Facebook already, and you are and you haven't joined us yet, you're invited, friends, to join us at the Acting Creative Community. It's the Facebook group that kind of goes with this. Basically, it is an ongoing Facebook group that uh, you'll see, like, if people say they'll post a picture, they mean here in the community, in the group. But we also have we'll have folks that will do the weave along and be like, oh, let's keep it going. So thus I'm gonna do my Vanna White. Thus we have the acting creative community that you can join over on Facebook. Da, 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 da. Okay, Cindy says, my 6-year-old granddaughter coming to weave a towel today. Yay! Her color choice, first time weaving. I'm loading a striped warp for towels on my 8 shaft. That's exciting, Cindy. Okay, I love it that you are, you are passing it, handing it down to younger generations. That's incredible, as we all can do. That's awesome. Sue Ann says, getting a towel warped on the loom. Great, pretty twill. Ooh, nice. Love a twill. 8-2 cotton warp. Plan on 8-2 boucle cotton weft. Ooh, so it'll have a little texture to it, right? Have a Zoom Seattle Weavers Guild meeting today, but plan to wind on and start to thread today. That's very exciting, Sue Ann. I like that. Let's see. Connie says, on the looms, I'm dressing most of them. That's right. I remember from last time, Connie, you were like, oh, I gotta do a lot of naked looms. That's a process, isn't it? Yes. Oh, good. Connie put a picture up on the Facebook page of the this is of the Jacob sheep. Is it Jacob sheep? Is that yeah. Kim says, still working on towels. Okay. I really need to finish warping for that baby blanket, but I'm having so much fun weaving. We're here for it, Kim. That is awesome. Carrie says, I had to stop halfway through dressing my floor loom for a deflected double weave. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, Carrie, you guys, there's so many times you just cue things up. It's already on the brain. Do you know who we have next week who's going to be on Live with the Loom with us? Is Natalie Drummond. Natalie Drummond's going to be here next week. And, she's one of the queens of deflected double weave. So do not miss next week because Natalie is going to hang out with us. Liz says, starting towel number 2 of the October Weave Along, loving the diamonds. That was fun, right? There's something about a diamond shape that's just awesome. Susan says, just starting winding a 12-yard warp last night for towels. That's a lot of warp, my friend. How many, Susan, how many towels do you plan to get from that? Let me know. Leslie, did someone just ask about the number of registered tartans? They did. I live in the town that registers them. What? Leslie, that is fantastic. Yeah, keep us posted. You live in the town that registers tartans. Okay, that is so flippin' cool. Look at that. It's such a small world. I love that. Connie says, my granddaughter Ashley is coming this weekend. I gifted a Becca Rigid Heddle that I'm giving to Ashley. Oh, how fun. That is awesome. Let's see. I'm so sorry, darling. Did you tell me your name? Did I miss it? EC says, doing hem stitch on A2 cotton is taking forever. That is, I understand. I've done very little hem stitch. Maybe that's part of the reason I don't do it as much. I don't know. Connie says, I figure approximately a yard per towel. A towel per yard. I guess that works that way too, doesn't it? Okay, friends. I think it's time. We need to make sure we have plenty of time to hang out with our friend Carol. So without further ado, everyone, please give a warm Live at the Loom welcome to Carol, who's going to talk about the Mighty Fin. We're so excited. Hi, Carol.
Hi. Look, plaid. It's a surprise.
We're not surprised at all. That's amazing.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Did you weave that behind you or no? Just bought that?
No, that's just a curtain.
That's just a curtain. Yeah, there we go. She's like, no, it's not. Yes.
Nope. Okay, nope, don't do curtains.
So, Carol, we are so excited. Start from the beginning. Tell us how Mighty Fin came into your life and how you took such good care of it and nurtured it to where it is now.
I have been searching for an 8-shaft loom forever, and I have very strict criteria.
Okay.
And I happened to be talking to a friend one day who owns a local quilt shop. And we were just chatting, and she knows I do tartans and I do plaids. And I was telling her how I was dressing the loom all night the night before, and I was exhausted and didn't want to look at another plaid that day. And she goes, have I ever tried to sell you my loom?
Oh.
And in 10 years, I never knew she had a loom. And I'm like, no, tell me more.
Right. I'm interested. Say more. Yes.
So she said when they moved here locally, 25 years ago. She had just purchased a loom from a lady that had passed away. Well, from her husband. She passed away. She bought the loom and they put it in storage. And when they went to go build a house, it's like they had an upstairs loft where it was open so you could look down through the rafters into this great kitchen.
Nice.
And she actually had the builders build a bump out so that you were really looking out over the kitchen specifically for this loom that she purchased. So she had the measurements and it was an amazing space. So she was telling me about the loom and I'm biting my lip going, she's closer and closer to what I want. And she's like, oh, it's not all together. She goes, and I've never used it.
Oh no. She's at 10
They
years.
moved. It was 25.
What?
She purchased she purchased it 30 years ago, put it in storage. They built the house 25 years ago, and it has sat partially disassembled in this nook for 25 years. The reason being she built it for this nook and it fits the nook. And as we all know, you need to get behind your loom, under your loom, above your loom, every preposition around your loom. And so she never got to it. And this is an 80-inch wide loom.
80 inches.
80 inches. And it's got a weavable of about 60. But you've got cranks and you got to get your hips through. And there's a bench on one side and it's deep. It's almost 50 inches deep. It looked lovely sitting there. So she had purchased it from a woman, like I said, the estate, the lady had died, and she had purchased it about 10 years prior.
Okay.
And she brought it to the United States. This loom company is from Finland, doesn't exist anymore, like many don't. And they never imported to the United States, ever. They made looms from about the mid-20s, skipped the war years for obvious reasons, and then picked back up in the 50s, early 60s, and disappeared.
Okay.
I have contacted every loom in Scandinavia, every company, and only one has even heard of it. And I have found 3 examples on the internet. One is in, I think, Michigan or Wisconsin, and they're selling it at the moment. But it's still not quite like Finn. Finn has got a very special addition to it that no one else has. And the other 2 are on the internet, but the internet page is 20, 25 years old. I don't even know where these looms are anymore.
Right.
No mention. And if you can't find it on the internet, and I'm really good at searching, it's not out there anymore.
Yeah, right.
So I brought this loom home for $400. And I got it. I know, right? Can't get the lumber for that. It's red maple. I started putting it together. No instructions because it doesn't exist. And guess what? There's pieces missing.
Oh, man.
So this is where it came in really handy that I have a full wood shop. And if I draw something and send my husband outside, he'll come back in a couple hours later with exactly what I want.
That's incredible. Because otherwise, there's no way you would just be stuck. You'd have to have someone who had a wood.
You'd have to.
You'd have to.
Yeah. And you have to make sure you get it in hardwood because these looms take a beating. And this is a rug loom. You can do delicate and fine, but it is built like a beast. It is all steel.
It's 8 shaft, though?
It is 8 shaft.
But it's a rug loom.
It's a rug loom. The Scandinavians are famous for their rugs. The Finns love their rugs. The Swedes love their rugs. And you can get fancy with it.
Yeah.
Like I joked the other day, I can do a rug with pumpkins and cats on it.
Just in honor of Sam.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
But I have saved her from the dustbin, but she's not going to live here forever. She's not my jive.
She's not my jive. I like it.
She's not. She's not.
Please.
I like treadles that are attached in the front. I like to push down, not lift my leg up.
Oh,
I like
because they hinge from the back, which we'll see.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
I want a hinge in the front.
Got it. Okay.
I want metal heddles. I want solid frames. Yeah. I don't want swinging. The swinging makes my brain and my ears make me feel like I'm on a ship.
Oh, that's bad. We can't get nauseous. That's no.
No. And I have to have a sectional beam. I'm one of those people that, I tried it, loved it, won't go back. So
got it. Okay. Great.
Finn now has a sectional
I was
beam.
going to say, didn't you show a picture of you making one? Yes.
I
yes.
did.
Yeah.
I told my husband if she's going to stay here, she's got to have a beam. And one that I like. I am not doing 2,000 ends on a, can't do it. So she was actually shipped here by owner number 2. Don't ever know what happened to number 1.
Right.
She is unique. And so she will soon be looking for a new home. So that said, would everyone like to see the mighty Finn?
Drum roll, please.
Of course.
Yes,
okay.
Please.
All right. So I'm going to flip the camera. So, and you're on a stick. So let's hope we don't make anybody sick here.
Okay. Everyone. Yeah. No one gets seasick.
Yep. No seasickies. Yep. No sickies.
Right.
Okay. Here we go. There we go. And I got to slip you through the hoop. I'll just take you off. How's that? I'll just take you off.
There we go.
Right. Okay, everybody, you get to see the only room in the house that she fits in. It is the 15 by 16 foot unfinished room in my sewing studio in the lower level. So let me go over here and turn around so I can get.
Let's see the full effect.
See, I even had trapeze built for when she was a regular loom.
Wow.
That wasn't ever going to happen. Okay. So
gorgeous.
She's got her original bench and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, she's attached. She's put together with mallet and peg.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see it. Yep.
So, yep. She does come apart really easily.
Wow.
So here's the company. I don't speak Finnish. It's a Normalo.
Oh, okay.
And one company did find me internet instructions, but it's for a counterbalance, and she is not a counterbalance. Oh. She is a direct tie-up.
Wow, look at this.
And I have done, it used to be jute, but now it's Texsolve, and I have numbered every single one of those tie-ups has a number on it now.
Wow. Okay, can you show the numbers? You showed me this the other day, which I think is so clever.
Yep, so that so as long as you're laying on the floor waiting for 911 to help you up, you can tie up while you're down there and don't have to get up 80 times. Right. But I put little beads on there so I can see.
So anybody wanting which tie up goes to which shaft?
Yeah. So if anybody wants to do that, these little beads are at Michael's.
Oh, clever! Thank you. That's a great tip.
But she's got all new frames. She's got 8, and she's unique in that she's got 8. She's an 8-8, not an 8-6 or 8-10.
8 shafts. Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
So she is, and this will surprise most of you, she is a jack loom.
Okay, so explain that for folks, please.
So if you're familiar with a jack loom, normally when you push down on your treadle, scissors come up and push your frame up.
Correct. Just like mine. Mine's a jack.
Exactly like yours. And pushes the shed up. Mm-hmm. On mine, when you push a treadle down, you're actually pulling a frame down. So it's a sinking shed. It pulls the jack up here down. And these giant, massive rubber bands will return the jack to its neutral position and pull the shed back
up. One more time, Carol?
Yep. I am pushing down.
Okay. Look at that. That is crazy. I have never seen such a thing. That is unbelievable.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, where'd you find the rubber bands, or were they there?
I have the originals, so you can keep the right size, and they are dry rotted to beyond words because they are real rubber bands.
I was going to say, surely they didn't last very long for 30 years. That seems crazy. Wow.
Well, this is, I figured by the tag, this is from actually built in the 1950s, about 52. These are those rubber bands you buy that go around the top of your trash can to keep the bags in.
Yes. I know exactly.
Doubled over.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. See, you have to match. You have to match the right size and the right strength to get that to bounce back up.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, and I hope you understand the significance of that. You know, typically, and what 95% of the time, a jack loom is a rising shed, but this is a sinking shed. Then, so it's a that's awesome. That's very unique. I love the detail of the loom too, though, Carol. That's really beautiful. Is it painted?
I added those.
Oh, did you?
I added it. It's
nice.
Just kind of a folksy, the way she should be. you know, and she's got bumpers on her so that she doesn't bang and clang when you
right.
return the read.
And you
So
can everybody see the we talked about the way the hinge is for the treadles. See, it's hinged in the back there, so you have to lift your leg
oh
higher
yeah, here,
to depress the treadles there. That's
here,
part
I'll
of
come
the
down here so
okay.
you can see underneath.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So you got to
Oh,
lift and you're sitting on the stool, so your legs are at kind of a neutral position,
okay.
but and you can slide them left and right, but it's just not a position I prefer.
Right, right.
Uh,
Totally understandable.
yeah, and I numbered all the, got the cricket machine out and numbered all the treadles.
I love
So,
it. I love
uh,
it. That's so
and
cool.
she,
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to show us the back? The back is special.
well,
Oh, the brake. Oh yeah, show us the brake.
well, okay. So this is how you advance. Like 99% of the looms, you have a ratchet and prawl, so you can advance the front beam.
Yep, yep.
But here is where the Mighty Finn is 100% unique.
Yes, lay it on us.
Mighty Finn does not have a back brake. Mighty Finn has a worm gear, which means I turn this handle and
What?
that turns and tensions in minute detail the back beam. Can you see it turning back there?
Yes. Okay, that is
So
so cool.
now another fun bit is so my husband said, so what happens when you're putting on your warp? Do you have to crank that for 300 years to get that to turn one turn? No. What you do, and this is how it's designed, is I don't know if I can do it with one hand. So you can see the worm gear that drives
what is a
this.
worm gear? What is that?
It's when you turn it, that's what this thing is called, that little turning.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, gotcha. Thank
Okay.
you. Yep.
So this is what you normally turn with the crank to wind on your warp, right?
Mm-hmm, yep.
So I don't want to turn that handle 200 times to wind on my warp. So what you do is you pop it that way. It disengages that so that you can turn this. There you go. So you can just wind on your warp with the crank.
Wow. And then you put it back in its original position, and then it connects
Yep.
with the little worm gear.
And then you're back on.
Holy cow. Carol,
So
that is so cool.
Isn't that great?
That is awesome.
No other loom I have seen has had that.
That's amazing. Okay, so for friends that didn't see it yet, explain how you made your own sectional beam.
Okay, so I saw another company, and I wish I could remember what it was. They have the back beam is wood.
Okay.
The regular plain roll-on 900,000 threads beam is wood, and you can purchase angle cut pieces of wood that screw onto their wood beam that have got the pegs that make it a sectional beam.
Okay.
And I thought, what a great idea! I can do that.
Right.
Okay. Except that is steel. That is 80 pounds. That is 80 pounds of steel all the way across.
What?
So I said, well, what can I do? And I told my husband, make me a saddle. I want a wood saddle. So I drew it out and he disappeared and he just made an arc with his saws on these 2x3s and I sanded them and put the pegs in. So they're just sitting here hugging this.
Got it.
And then these are just ratchet straps. So they're on there tight.
So do you have 3 or 4 of your little pieces with the pegs around the beam?
3.
3. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
3 fit just fine. 4 would be pushing it.
Okay, gotcha.
But that's plenty. That's plenty as long as you've got.
Look at that.
You know.
That's amazing, Carol.
So that is the Mighty Finn, and boy, oh boy, and she comes apart so easy too. I was really impressed. She was built to be moved.
Wow. Okay, now you said that it what's the actual weaving width for this approximately?
I think it's about 60. I would never do 60 because my arms don't reach that long.
Right.
I'm not.
Right. Both.
Yeah. I mean, I have a girlfriend that's got a 10-foot rug loom. She does real size rugs and she's got to walk it all day long back and forth. I'm like, I'm not built that way.
Right.
So.
Wow. That is remarkable, honey. Amazing. It's beautiful too. I mean, I'm guessing that you cleaned up, treated the wood, all those kind of things, because it is gorgeous.
For 99% of it, it is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I just wiped it down with cleaner. restained
Right.
what needed stained and sealed, but otherwise it was, had missing screws.
Sure.
And it was missing, it came with it came with 8 treadles,
Mm-hmm.
but only 6 were on there, and
Okay.
and it was missing a bunch of spacers, so we made
Yeah.
spacers. But
Wow. Okay, that is remarkable. It really couldn't have gone to any other person because no one else would have all the things necessary to put it back together. I mean, that's
no,
incredible.
she would have, when this lady I bought it from passed or decided not to want it, it would have gone to a garage sale or
Yeah.
a thrift store and would have ended up in the dump somewhere. And
And no
I
one would have
can't let that
known.
happen.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Wow. That's remarkable. Carol, what an amazing adventure, honestly,
So
from inheriting the loom to getting it so it's in working order. Yeah. Now, what are they Texolf heddles on there now? What kind of heddles do you have on there? Are they
um
string heddles?
those are the original string heddles, and that's not my jive
Nice.
either. I like metal.
Wow. Wait,
So
the original string heddles. Okay.
mhm.
Are they unique size? Or are they kind of pretty standard size? Because they're not.
They're pretty standard size, and there is a TechSolve equivalent.
Okay.
I just didn't want to invest in it unless I made sure she was staying, because
Right.
I
Sure.
I already know I do not care for TechSolve heddles.
You're like, not so much for you. By the way,
They're just
yeah,
not.
we had a question, a couple questions come in.
Sure,
We had Lori just asked if you could get real close so she could see the sectional beam. She was curious about the
of
about
course.
how you did how you added the pieces to it there.
Okay, so I don't know what all she needs, but I will get as
Ooh,
close as she wants. So my
yeah.
husband, these are 2x3s, and that
Okay.
seems to be the best. Here we go.
Nice.
And on the Facebook page, I put the actual measurements and angles that my husband took out of the wood.
Oh,
So
awesome.
he's got a Shopsmith table
Yeah.
saw, and he basically made an angled cut on one side and an angled cut on the other, and then used the um, brain not working.
That's all right.
There's a dido blade to take
Yeah.
out the section piece,
Okay.
and it just sits there like a saddle until I put the ratchet straps on it.
That is awesome. And then you just kind of just tighten it down.
Yep.
That's awesome. Lori, I'll make sure you get that information. I know you're not on Facebook, honey, but I'll make sure you get that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lori wanted to do a sectional beam with the woodworker down the street.
Yeah, yeah. And then here's another question we had for you. Ellen wanted to know which pieces of wood were replaced. Did
Which
you have a
pieces of
lot, or was the basic kind of structure all intact?
the structure was intact. What I had to replace were 4 full frames.
Frames. Got it. Okay.
The
Okay.
frames, she had them in a I think it was an umbrella stand, and I was like, oh yeah, they're all there. I'll
Yeah.
take this home. No, they weren't.
No, they weren't.
So
Okay.
so you can see the difference of
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can see.
yeah,
Yes.
these are the old ones.
Yep.
And then I've got like 3 or 4 hickory and a couple oak.
Yeah, beautiful though.
So, and I got, of course, the cricket came out again, and I made so I could
Nice.
tell.
Okay,
So,
but you have
yeah,
set up whichever weaver ends up with this loom next, you've set them up for success. I mean, this is you
yep,
giving them all the hints and clues and how it works, and it's incredible.
yep,
It's really amazing, Carol.
yep.
This is
And
incredible.
it's tied up in its traditional method too, which is this really weird, like lark's head
Oh,
slip knot thing. I can't
okay.
even describe it, but
Yeah,
it's not just like slip knotted. It's like a lark's head slip.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Very,
It's pretty
very
cool.
cool. I know Lori made the comment that Tom Nisley, the rug maker, would love to see this.
Well, let him know,
If
because
anyone has contacts to Tom, let me know. We'll make it
yeah,
happen.
I mean, she's even got her original cloth beams.
Oh wow. What?
So that's
From the
how long
50s?
she's been in storage. And I mean, there's a
Oh,
couple places where it was like, so, like a little mousey went nibble, nibble on the
sure.
side, and I put a patch.
Sure.
But it's still 100% the original cloth beam, even.
That's amazing. Yeah,
So,
that is amazing.
yeah.
Wow.
So there she is, original bench. There's the mighty Finn.
Yeah, tell us about the bench. What you said, this is you said it's wildly uncomfortable, but this is what came with it.
Well, it's wildly uncomfortable for me because I am a Scotch German girl, and I actually have and I bike 12 miles a day. I have thighs. Let's face it, women.
Right.
I have thighs. There's no room for my thighs right here without
Right.
rubbing here.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm a little kid at the big person table and I've been shoved up too close. So
That's awesome.
it's actually made to sit in these holes.
Wow.
And but I have to back it up about 5 inches so
I
that
was
my
gonna say it kind of locks you in place then, doesn't it? That's not.
well, I feel like I'm sitting in a high chair. It's like my boobs are on the breast beam and my thighs don't fit, and I'm waiting for someone to put a bib on me and hand me some mashed potatoes. It's just not comfortable for me. So
Oh, that visual is great. That's
right, well, that's exactly the way I feel. So yeah,
yep. Yep.
there's one of those little nibble patches.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Okay,
I think
but nice job. Yeah, nice job of kind of
yeah.
repairing that though.
So
That's amazing. Wow.
the mighty Finn.
That is awesome. Carol, we're so excited that you were able to share that with us. That's really awesome. Can you flip it back around so we can see your pretty face?
I can try. I can
She's
try.
like maybe.
I don't know. I mean, thanks. Yeah,
Oh,
thanks
there
for
we
coming
go.
out. Oh well, except if I close. There we go. Hi.
Hey, there we can see you. Liz
There
just
we
jumped in
go.
and said how what an outstanding job you did with that.
Well,
That's
thank you.
remarkable. That is well, and I think that I think like I said, I think that really you were the only person who could have done this just because you have the
Well,
tools, the know-how to because I can't imagine if you didn't have instructions. How would you know where the things go? That's amazing, Carol.
I
That's
just
amazing.
I told my husband when we went because at the time I had my pickup truck was 2 days old, and I'm like, I do not want to trash my truck getting this thing home, but if we can get it out of the house in one piece, it's coming home in one piece.
Yeah.
I got there, it was already in pieces,
Oh,
and I looked at it, and I think we had some telepathy going on, and I looked at him and I'm like, I can't leave it here. It's not. And I told him when we got in the car, I said, it's not what I want, but I'm not leaving it here. It was like a stray puppy. And if I didn't take it home, where was the puppy going to end up? Where was this puppy going to live? Was it going to be
yeah.
cold in a ditch? I had to take it home. And we got home and I'm like, oh God, what had I done? I've done
Right,
it again.
exactly. Like
Because
this is my part-time job now. This is
this is,
yes.
this is like, this is my fifth or sixth loom that I've brought home and fixed and then sent on its way with nothing more than what I paid for it
Yeah.
and what I put into it. No other upcharged. I'm not doing this for a profit.
That's amazing. By the way, if anyone wants Carol's Loom, it sounds like it's for sale. So if
It is
anyone
in
reach out,
Nebraska.
reach out to me, and I will make the connection. If you know someone anywhere near Nebraska that wants to
Yeah.
purchase Carol's Loom, it is yeah yeah. By the way, Lori said that she had a Normalo. Is that how you say it? More Normalo Loom. She said she had one.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a European loom. They never shipped them to the United States. If you wanted it, you had to put it in a box, put it on a boat, and bring it here yourself.
Ship it over there. Yes. Sue Ann just made a
So,
sweet comment. She's like, I love all the loom and all the history that you unearthed. That's yes, because you did your due diligence for sure. You weren't just like, oh, I'll throw it together. You're
I,
like, okay, what is this? What's the background? What's the history? I
oh,
love that.
oh, I didn't show you the beam, the front beam. That's a cool thing.
Show me the beam.
Okay, so I meant to show you yesterday and forgot. Okay, so here, let me put you. Let's see.
Please.
Wait. Okay, I'm just going to do it this way. It's easier. So
Okay.
here.
Okay. Whatever's
All
easier, my
right.
friend.
So to work on the inside of these big looms, that's a pain in the butt.
Right.
So let's see. Let's switch around this way. So can you? All right. Can you see? Can you see?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll try it. So this is the main beam.
Yep. Yep.
To work in there, all you have to do is take this. I need two hands. This just pops.
Oh my God.
It's made to. It just one-handed.
Oh wow. Oh look
Yeah,
at that.
it is.
Come on. Wow.
It's made to pop right out.
Look at that. Carol, that's so cool. Like you said,
Isn't it cool?
this loom was meant to be moved. That's amazing.
It is actually meant to be worked on, just not by me.
Yeah, there you go. Amazing. See,
So
Connie says, if I was interested and had room, dot, dot, dot. We've seen Connie's space though. You let us know. Connie, you'd have to get rid of about 5-year looms to have space for this guy. You would
yeah. I originally took my rug loom out of my studio, took it apart, moved it down the hall to one of our other rooms to put this one in its place and went, oh my gosh, it's taking up the whole studio. I can't move.
No.
Took it apart again and brought it downstairs.
Talk about a labor of love though, Carol. This has been amazing.
Well, it
So,
got
so cool.
personal was the problem. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, now I've done it. I'm finishing it.
Now I'm invested. Yes,
Yes, yes,
exactly. Right?
invested.
Right? That is awesome. Lori says, I think it might be a Scandinavian thing that the breast beam pops out. Oh, like a European design kind of
Oh,
thing.
sure, sure.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see. Yeah, the breast being popping out in Europe. Yeah, that's got double entendre, doesn't it?
Tamison said I have to get rid of another kid to have room for the loom.
They do eventually grow up and go to college.
Hey, there we go. Right? See, amazing. Well, Carol, we can't thank you enough. This has been really just the coolest kind of journey through the history of the loom and what you did to salvage it, put it back together. It is stunning. You did such a great job.
Well, thank you very much for coming again because, they got to see the dungeon instead of just, the rest of the
We
upstairs.
love the dungeon. Don't you worry. That is awesome. Well, thank you so much, my friend. This has been amazing.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Wow. Come on. How cool was that? That is okay. So, coming from someone who has no like Miss Fix It vibes whatsoever, like nothing. I have nothing, friends. Like, it's a big deal for me to be able to tighten the screws on my loom. That is it. That's all I got. That is like next level artistry. I can't even, that's incredible. Carol, kudos to you for doing all the things and sharing it with us because we are the lucky recipients to hear your story. That's amazing. Yes, I know, right? Everyone's like, thank you, Carol. Yes, thank you, Carol, right? She's the coolest. All right, friends. What a special time we've had. This is awesome. Let's finish strong, shall we? Okay. So this week for Handwoven Experience, I did another throwback. I put up an episode from, can you believe, almost 3 years ago? Crazy. And it was about why weaving is good for you. So, friends, if you have other reasons why weaving is good for you, I'm all about it. Just send me your reasons why weaving is good for you, because that's I think there's a much longer list than what I included in the video, but it's fun. It's kind of a thinker. It's kind of one of those that makes you think. All right, Acting Creative Community. I put up the link. Let me put that up right here, just so everyone has access. Dun, da, da, da. If you would like to hang out with your Live at the Loom friends over in our Facebook group, you're invited. We're saving you a seat. Just come on over. We would love that. And while I'm here putting up fancy little links, don't forget to check out the membership. Like I said, there'll be a whole brand new release starting next week, and you'll get to hear all the great things. But you can check it out now. It's all the new stuff is we're putting it in place right now. So if you don't really like surprises and you want to be the first to know, just come on over and check it out and join us. We would love for you to join us. Also, what else? Oh, love notes. Let's talk about love notes. Every week I send you some kind of little story from here and a little connection, what's happening. Make sure you have links to all the good free stuff that is coming out on a regular basis. All the good things. I think, my friends, I have gone through the list for all of the stuff. Yes. Okay. All right, friends. Next week, next Thursday, don't miss it. We have the fabulous Natalie Drummond is going to join us, and we're going to talk about what she's up to these days. She's also an Indiana girl. She's a fellow Hoosier, so I felt like it was time. She and I kind of have been like, we're both weavers, we're both doing stuff, but we just haven't overlapped. So I was like, it's time to fix this. It's time for us to get together, be in one space, so that you guys can meet her, because she's so amazing. So I cannot wait for you to get to learn more about the fabulous Natalie Drummond next week. Woo! It's going to be awesome. So mark your calendars. I'll be right back here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Lori says, please hit the like button. She's good at reminding me of those things. Yes. And let's see. What is, your homework? You have homework before next week. You know this, right? Your homework is to do something creative just for you, friends, not for anybody else. Just set a timer if you need to. Take a few minutes, take a half an hour, whatever. Do a little weaving, pet your yarn, I don't know, whatever's creative and feels right in the moment. Just something for you. It's good for your soul. I promise you. All right, kids, next Thursday, be right back here. You don't want to miss it. Have a wonderful week and happy weaving.